There's a commitment on the part of the Dutch to foster innovation and entrepreneurship. And so I congratulate NIKOS and this university for making that commitment.
The Venture Lab is a good example of a project we started a few years ago. And people join here because they want to set up a high-tech, high-growth ambition company.
It is true that there's a role for facilitating entrepreneurs and creating a climate that promotes innovation and building a culture that is highly tolerant of failure and of risk. These things are very important.
The idea was to create a new department or a new institute, Knowledge Center for Entrepreneurship, in which we combine research, teaching and business development support activities as such. At that time, in 2001, or a little bit before that actually, there was a separate tech transfer office, a separate chair for entrepreneurship, and so we were teaching and researching separately from the tech transfer office. Actually, it seemed to be a good idea to combine those functions and in that way create a knowledge center, which is on the one hand helping how to stimulate regional economy, and especially through entrepreneurship, and on the other hand have the possibility also for students to be in the, say, field lab of entrepreneurship, which we created that way.
There are also many government policies that need to be in place to build the environment, or we call it the ecosystem. So if those government policies are on the table and people are discussing them and they're becoming a priority of local decision makers, then this is all to the good, and it only helps the entrepreneur, because it's hard enough to be an entrepreneur.
We are talking mostly about a special breed of entrepreneurs, tech entrepreneurs, and these tech entrepreneurs often have the idea that doing business is easy because technology is complex. So if they start up a business, often they have a problem with that, because in practice that is not the case. So what we try to do is actually to make them aware of this, and then they are very clever people, so they can learn quickly many things about business and then be a better entrepreneur.
This is what entrepreneurs experience. It's going to be very hard. You're going to fail. It may be years before you ever see any return on your investment. You may be the only person who believes in what you are doing. So anything you can do to help the entrepreneur is a very good thing.